A 20-year-old intern in South Africa tried to snap a selfie inside a lion's enclosure in 2018. She thought the big cat was calm, and she unlocked the gate for a quick photo.
Photographing a lion pride from a safe distance 1 minute, and the next thing you know, a curious huge lion is near you.
The animal pounced, dragging her down in seconds. Colleagues pulled her out, but the injuries were too severe. She died before reaching the hospital. Not long after, another case showed how quickly lions can turn deadly.
One particular lioness took a different route and came freakishly close to him.
A woman in Zimbabwe leaned out her safari vehicle to take a close photo with lions in the background. One of them charged, grabbing her through the open window.
Graham did not have enough time to get into his car and had no choice but to stand still and wait.
Witnesses tried to scare the animal away, but the woman suffered fatal wounds. The guide later said she had ignored repeated warnings. Across the world, a similar mistake ended just as tragically. In India in 2017, a young man climbed over a zoo fence in Hyderabad to take a selfie with the tiger. The crowd shouted at him to step back, but he waved and posed. The tiger lunged, dragged him against the bars, and killed him in front of horrified visitors. Photos taken seconds before showed him smiling with the animal only feet away. And this wasn't the same time someone ignored barriers for a photo. Only a year later in West Bengal, another man entered a lion's enclosure to capture a better shot. He slipped, and the lion pounced instantly. Keepers rushed with sticks and firecrackers to push the lion back, but the man had already suffered deadly neck injuries. Meanwhile, in Alaska, another wild predator left a chilling reminder. In Alaska, a tourist couple posed with a grizzly in the distance. They were unaware how quickly the bear was approaching. The husband took the final photo as his wife turned to look back. The grizzly reached them within seconds, killing her on the spot. The camera was recovered with the last image still on it. Only months later, a teenager's selfie attempt turned into a terrifying escape.
It's an epic showdown between boy and beast.
Just months later in Montana, a teenage hiker was recording herself with her phone when a black bear appeared behind her. She laughed nervously, thinking it would stay back.
Hardy Penner comes face to face with a black bear while riding a scooter. Watch as the bear approaches the boy.
The bear charged, knocking her down and mauling her arm. Her screams alerted nearby hikers who scared it off.
Looking directly at him until the bear stops dead in his tracks. No one could predict what would happen next.
She survived, but the footage showed the terrifying moment the animal attacked mid-recording. Back in India, another young man ignored the dangers of big cats. In 2022, a young man in Rajasthan, India, ignored bears at Sri Venkateshwara Zoological Park. He wanted a selfie with a lion named Dungarpur.
While a man was in fact mauled by the lion, this man from Rajasthan reportedly entered the enclosure.
The animal leapt, dragging him inside. Witnesses watched helplessly as he was mauled to death within minutes. The phone recovered nearby had the attempted selfie.
Takers were unable to save him from the lion. The man reportedly was inebriated.
Not long after, a man in Pakistan had his own close call.
All the way, Gandhi.
At a fair in Sargata Park, Pakistan, a man sat close to a lion's cage for a photo. The lion struck its paw through the bars, grabbing his arm and biting deep.
Gandhi. No, Dad.
He screamed as bystanders tried to free him. He survived, but his arm was badly torn. Just weeks later, a bull attack showed the same risk. In the US, a teenager tried the same at a farm with a bull. He held up his phone, standing inside the fence. The bull charged, throwing him several feet into the air. He survived with broken bones, but the image he captured showed the bull mid-charge, right before hitting him. Even camels have been part of deadly selfie attempts. In 2016, a Russian woman tried to take a selfie with a wild camel during a desert tour. She moved too close, and the camel bit her shoulder and lifted her off the ground. Tour operators rushed in to free her, but she died from her injuries. The image on her phone was uploaded seconds earlier to her social media. Only months later, a tiger attack left another tourist scarred for life. Soon after, in Dubai, a young tourist posed with a chained tiger at a private facility. The animal looked calm, but as she leaned back for the shot, it lunged, clawing her face. Trainers forced it off, but the lion suffered deep injuries and permanent scars. The selfie survived, showing her smiling with the tiger already mid-pounce. But sometimes, even smaller animals bring fatal consequences. On 2015 in Mexico, a man tried to take a selfie with a rattlesnake he had picked up. As he held it close to his face, the snake bit him in the neck. He was rushed to the hospital, but the venom spread too quickly and he died within hours. The photo showed him grinning, the snake's head inches from his cheek. And in Indonesia, another tourist faced the bite of a deadly reptile. In 2018, in Indonesia, a man tried to snap a selfie with a large Komodo dragon on Komodo Island. He crouched close, holding his phone. The dragon lunged and bit his leg, tearing deep into his thigh. The rangers pulled him away and gave him first aid before rushing him to the hospital. He survived, and then comes the bear selfie that ended in disaster.
When you have bears, there's no vacation.
In 2014, in Russia, two young men tried to take a selfie with a wild brown bear they spotted near a dump. They approached too close. The bear attacked, killing one instantly and injuring the other.
They are apex carnivores, and they rule the roost.
Police later found their phone with the unfinished selfie near the scene. Even a moose proved deadly for one fisherman. Soon after, in Alaska, a man fishing in shallow water took out his phone to snap a shot with a moose behind him. The animal charged, trampling him into the river. He died before help arrived. His photo was recovered nearby with the blurred final image, and the most brutal case came from South Africa.
Hippos are one of the most dangerous animals in the world. They kill about 500 people.
In 2022, in South Africa, a couple posed with a hippopotamus by the river. The man stood close, holding his phone high. The hippo charged, biting him in half before dragging him into the water.
She was on safari with her husband when a hippo charged and attacked her, and now her husband is suing the tour company.
The woman survived but was injured. Their phone washed ashore with the half-captured image frozen in memory. So, which of these moments shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying real-life stories.